Look at this. You might think this is Europe.
No, it is Africa.
Wow.
Uganda.
Wow. Look at that. We go around?
Yes, we can go around. It is okay. You can even see the feed. You can even see the feed. I told you, you can even witness yourself. There is no any concentrate.
They're going to bite me?
No, they can't.
Wow.
You can even check the feed. There is no
I see all the elements. All the elements.
This yellow stuff you see, it is soya.
Oh, soybeans.
Soya beans, maize.
Amazing.
Soya.
Here,
this one it is
chicken. Yeah.
This one it is cotton seed. You can see.
Wow,
because
amazing.
there is no any concentrate in it. We feed our local feeds 100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're watching this video, I think this country is the home of agriculture. Come to this country if you wanna. If you're watching from America, from Europe, from the Caribbean, wow, this is incredible.
I can even show you the color of the yolk.
You wanna break it?
Yes.
Wow. And it's so hard. It means it has a lot of calcium.
Even see the color of the yolk. It is yellow.
I am in Uganda, the pearl of Africa. If you're watching this video from America, from Europe, from wherever in this country, in this world, and you want to come back to Africa and you want to do farming, well folks, I'm in the pearl of Africa. This is the best place that you could ever farm just anything in the world. This farm is called Msingi Farm. We're gonna look at it, we're gonna hear the story behind it, and let's get inspired. This farm started with 200 broilers, and right now they have over 5,000 layers, majority of them laying eggs, and on a good day they get the harvest over 4,800 eggs. Wow, look behind here, all this mountain of eggs. Wow, amazing. And that those are feeds, I presume. Now over to you, Mr. Patrick. Yes, introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. My name is Chibuka Patrick Lumu. I work with the Msingi. At first it was called Msingi Poultry Limited. Now it is called Msingi Foods Limited.
Msingi Foods Limited.
Wow. Yes. So I work with the Msingi Foods Limited as a general manager for the company. Wow,
amazing. Now, why did it change from Singi Poultry to Foods?
Okay, we changed it from Msingi Poultry to Msingi Foods because we realized that when we call it Msingi Poultry, we will be limiting ourselves, yet we have our vision covering a lot of stuff in it. Amazing. So we decided to call it Msingi Foods Limited so that we don't limit ourselves, because this year we are starting to make the powdered eggs.
Powdered eggs?
Yes, powdered eggs.
Wow, that is something I've never heard of. Have you ever heard of powdered eggs? Walk us down the history of this farm. I know getting to 5,000 chicken, and they're really sounding so amazing in there when you hear it's therapeutic. Now, walk us through the history of this farm, when it started, why it started, and up until this point.
First of all, this farm, it is like a church, because most of the workers here, they have a very big history. But this farm has helped to change their lifestyles. And this farm was started in 2019. It was started by Julius Raymond Kabugo, who is a pastor now, and his wife, Peace Kabugo. So they started with 200 broilers. They kept those 200 broilers for 6 months. After, they shifted to layers, because they saw that when they stay in broilers, it will not be sustainable, or it will not give in much money as layers do. Yeah, as layers do, yes.
Now, you said the farmers that you have here, this farm predominantly, okay, the main reason, one of the main reason why it started was to help the community, right?
Yes.
To create employment.
Employment,
And
yeah.
that I think is something that is so significant and something that is laudable to
Yes.
the farm, right?
Yes, yes.
What are the operations of this farm? What do you do?
Basically, this farm, it is different from most of the farms in the country.
Yeah.
Because here, our farm every day opens at 4 a.m.
Wow, that is so early.
in the morning.
Wow.
Yes, it is so early,
Yeah.
but it has a very big advantage to
Yeah.
the farms because birds eat food when the temperatures are still okay.
When the temperatures
When
are
the
low.
temperatures are still low,
Yeah.
which enables them to eat their feed, and when the temperatures goes high,
Yeah.
they just keep on drinking water.
Water.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now you said everybody wakes up at around
At 4 a.m.
So how many? I've seen there's a lot of people, a lot of operations going on around here. So how many workers are here?
So far at Msingi we have over 20 workers because we have the ones in the administration and the administration, welfare of the workers and the farm operations.
Wow.
So if I add them all, they are 20 workers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's go on with the operations then. Now you give them food in the morning.
Yeah.
Then when it's cold, then what do you do during the day?
Now, in the morning we open at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
After opening at 4 a.m., we check we check and see how birds are, how birds are.
Yeah.
After checking how birds are,
Yeah.
we clean the feeders with disinfectant.
Yeah.
Because we are not sure what passed through those feeders during night.
The night. Yeah.
So we clean the feeders with disinfectant. After cleaning the feeders, we put in the feed. Usually in the morning, we give them 75% on their feed they are supposed to eat a day. So after giving them that 75%, we check because we use the cage system we use cage system of poultry farming. We don't use deep litter. So after giving them the feed, we check on the nipples where birds get water from to see whether all of them they are not blocked, whether they all bringing out water.
Yeah.
We at around 5:40, 5:50 we close the production house, and that is the end of the early morning session. Then we wait till 1, but at that same time workers has to keep around to see because like birds they might get a problem when everyone is not there. So we keep those workers around in case of any emergency.
To monitor the chickens.
Yes, to monitor the chicks, the chickens in case of any emergency.
Yeah.
So they keep around up to 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Yeah. Then after that 1 p.m. they enter again. And they give the 25%.
No, in the morning. Now, in the morning, you give them 75%
of the feed.
Now, the 25% you're going to give them again
At
around
1 p.m. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But from morning up to 1, after finishing their morning feed, they just drink water because an egg 70% of an egg is made of water. So it enables those hours. It enables them to take enough water so that they lay eggs.
What time do they lay eggs?
They usually lay eggs between 9 a.m. to the biggest percentage they lay it from 9 a.m. at around midday. Around midday.
So the water that they make their eggs with the water that they drank yesterday.
Yes.
Now, you said you used the cage system.
Yes.
Not the litter.
Yeah.
What are the advantages of using this cage system?
Cage system, it is the best type of system to use, especially when you're doing poultry farming and in urban centers.
Yeah.
Because here in Uganda, in urban centers, people don't have very big chunk of land
Yeah.
where you just build everywhere.
Yeah.
People have small plots of land. So this cage system enables you to keep big number of birds,
Yeah.
but in a small space, like a bed-sized space, because where at the size where you can put your bed, one cage can fit there.
Wow.
And one cage takes like when you in one cage when you put in for 4 birds in a decas, it covers 160 birds. But when you put in 3, it covers 120, depending on what you want.
Wow, that's amazing.
So you can keep 160 layers
Yeah.
in a bed-sized space.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then, which type of breed of chicken do you keep at your farm?
Basically, there are many different breeds of chickens.
Yeah.
But basically, us, we use the Bovan Brown and the Isa Brown.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Those ones, they can lay for a longer time if you take good care of them than any other birds. But I'm not marketing for them, but according to what I've seen, they can lay for a longer period if you take good care of them.
Yeah, that is what works well with you.
Yes.
The breed really works well.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now let's come to feeds. How do you prepare your feeds? Where do you get your feeds?
Yeah.
And what makes it so special for you?
Basically, what makes special about our feed is because a bird produces what it eats.
Yeah.
And our birds, they produce the yellow yolk eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because most of the poultry farmers,
Yeah.
I'm not against the concentrates, but they use much of concentrates than the local feeds here.
Yeah.
But us here, we feed the local feeds.
Yeah, there are two things.
Yeah.
Maybe there's someone out there who is wondering, yellow
Yellow
yolk,
yolk egg, yeah.
concentrate. Let's
Yes.
come to yellow yolk. What do you mean by yellow yolk egg?
Yellow yolk, most of the eggs I see on the market,
Yeah.
they are white eggs. The yolk is the same as the membrane.
Yeah,
When
so
you
it's
cook an
grey
egg,
or white.
It is white. It is white.
Yeah.
But when yet an egg, it is supposed to be the yolk is supposed to be yellow, and the membrane is supposed to be white.
White.
But the eggs of these days, they are all white.
White.
But our eggs are different.
Yeah.
If possible, I can even show you. I will show you a sample of how it looks like.
Yeah.
So that local feed we feed, it is the one which makes such an egg.
It makes yellow yolk.
Yeah, it makes yellow yolk.
Now let's come to concentrates. You said the other farmers producing white yolks.
Yes.
They feed their eggs with their chickens with concentrates.
They are concentrates, yes.
So what are concentrates?
Concentrates, these are the imported ingredients. They mix with the maize. They come from outside the country. They come from Europe. You mix them with the maize here, and you give to the birds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they like.
But we don't know what they mix in those concentrates.
Yeah.
But here in our local feeds, we know we have control over our feed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because for example, like in COVID, we got shortage of those because at first even us at first we were feeding the concentrates, but during COVID concentrates got lost.
Oh, because now there was no more concentrates
There was
coming.
there were no more concentrates coming in the country.
So people had to look for ways to make their own food.
Yeah. So in that period, we tried to brainstorm, and and our director said, "You guys, now we should start resorting to the local to the local feed, and we stop using that imported concentrate." Yeah, so that is when we started using our local feed. In the end, it gave us a very good output.
So you found out, hey, oh my, look here, we're having yellow eggs now.
Yes.
So you're like, okay, so these feeds are really good.
Yeah.
Do you make your own feeds?
Yeah,
right now?
we have, the company has its formula. So we just took that formula to the millers, and they mix for us, they pack and bring here to the farm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Amazing.
And even if we also help farmers who want our feed, we give them.
You give them the formula.
Yeah, yes, no, we don't give them the formula because we give them the feed.
Oh, so you give the company your formula.
Yeah,
they produce
for us
feeds.
Yeah,
that you're also able in great quantity that you can even sell to other farmers.
Yes.
Wow, amazing. Something I didn't ask. You say this particular breed of chickens that you're having here. Where do you get the chicks from?
Usually we was getting our chicks here, but we realized that they were not of good quality. For example, we bought chicks from a certain country, but it was an African country, which I will not talk, which I will not say.
So you bought chicks, you imported chicks from an African country?
Yeah, we imported from an African country.
Yes.
But we imported 1,500 birds. So we brought them here because we also brood. We brought them here, we start brooding them. But at a certain stage, you realize that over 90 chickens, over 90 chickens were males.
Wow.
Yeah.
So all this in this lot of you said 2,000 over 2,000.
We bought 1,500.
1,500.
But 90 of the birds were males.
And they were supposed to be layers, all of them.
And they are supposed to be layers.
Wow, that is serious problem.
Yeah. So we decided to shift to Europe because here we are not very consistent.
Yeah, with the standards.
With the standards we do our things. This time they can do good. Another time they can be fair. Another time they can do poorly. So yeah, to control that, we decided to go to Europe, and ever since we started importing our birds from Europe, we no longer get such cases. Yes.
Are you thinking one day of starting to produce good quality chicks?
Yeah, we will start, but we as Africans, we have to put much focus on the people we give our products, but not getting money.
This is fumigation.
Yes.
So what is the purpose of this? We are going to...
This one, in fact, it is called the Biosecurity.
Biosecurity.
Yes.
Woo! We are going to the
production house. So before entering the production house, we have to first fumigate you so that you don't enter. You don't cause diseases to the birds.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, this is amazing. The entire body.
Yeah, they fumigate the entire body and down there.
And down there.
Yes.
Amazing. Yes. So we go to the production house?
Yes, we go to the production
this
house.
Way. Yeah. Now, Mr. Patrick.
Yes.
There's something. Every good thing has challenges, right?
Yes.
So what are some of the biggest challenges that you guys have experienced here? And anybody who would like to do farming needs to be careful about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There are many challenges, as you know. The businesses.
Yeah.
There's no business you can do without a challenge.
Yeah.
But the biggest challenges in poultry.
Yeah.
There is the market challenge for the eggs.
Yeah.
There is diseases.
Yeah.
There is even these days, since most of the farms since there is a challenge of the waste challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't do poultry in the urban centers when you can't manage your wastes.
Wow.
So there is that waste challenge. There is that waste challenge.
Yeah. So here I see do you have a problem with waste challenge?
At first it was because they even reported us to the town council.
Wow.
That the farm was smelling for the whole village. But at the moment, there is no any waste challenge we have.
Oh, amazing. What about another challenge? You talk about getting chicks.
Yeah, getting chicks. There is also a challenge of getting the poor quality chicks.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Yes.
Wow. And you talked about the country imported a lot of chicks, and then all of them
now we import our countries from Europe. We no longer import from here.
Wow. Amazing. Just imagine you importing like so many chicks from outside the country, and then you want layers, and then they come, and then they're all broilers. They're not giving eggs.
Yes.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah.
Any other challenge?
No big challenge. Those are the
Uh-huh.
main ones, especially that waste management challenge.
What about the? You see, we've been fumigating there.
Oh.
There's something I know about poultry.
Yeah.
They're susceptible to diseases.
Yeah. That one it is there.
Yeah.
But if you do your vaccines very well,
Yeah.
and your biosecurity,
Yeah.
that one it can be controlled.
Oh, it's controllable.
Especially when you vaccinate.
Yeah.
When you vaccinate in time
Time.
and taking care of your biosecurity.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Now, would you take us through your farm?
Yeah, we are going to enter, but
Yeah.
let me first show you this one. This one is our biodigester.
Wow. So, what is a biodigester?
Biodigester, we use it for, it gives us energy, and we use that energy for brooding our birds and
Yeah.
also for cooking.
So it's
So
like it gives you like biogas.
Yeah, it gives us biogas.
Wow. Uh-huh.
So we get the drops from our production house.
Yeah.
We pour it here.
Uh-huh.
We mix it.
Yeah.
It gives us gas.
Yeah.
And we use that gas for cooking and so, and also for brooding.
I never knew chickens could give biogas.
Yes, they can. And this is
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
So cooking, how much gas does it produce you guys with, and how long can you cook with the gas from
this one.
yeah.
It produces a lot of gas. Sometimes we even
You close it.
we open it and goes in the air because it is too
Oh,
much.
it's too much.
Yeah.
So when it comes from here, there's somewhere you're storing it.
Yeah. We store it here.
Ah, it's underground.
Yeah, it is underground. We store
Wow.
it here. Then
Uh-huh.
from here, those pipes are taking it to the
To
kitchen.
the kitchen
Yes.
where you cook with. Wow,
And also
that's
this-
amazing.
Yeah, and also this is one of the ways we control our waste.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. And you mentioned about your farm is not smelling anymore.
Yeah.
And when I'm here, I can barely, apart from the noise the chickens are making,
Yes.
you can't know that this is a chicken farm.
Yeah, another way of controlling that
Yeah.
that smell from our farm, we have a building there, down there. It is called a solar dryer.
A solar dryer.
Yes.
So what do you do in the solar dryer?
So a solar dryer, it is the one we use to dry our kalimbwe, and it becomes into manure. You can see even they are selling it. You can see even they are packing
They are
it and
packing
we
it.
sell it as manure.
You're packing it to sell it.
Yes, they
Wow.
are taking it as you see now.
Amazing. Now, when you take the droppings, right,
Yes.
from the house,
Yeah.
then you bring it here.
Yes.
So take us around what you do with this solar dryer, and what is the importance of this solar dryer
Yes.
in managing the waste and turning the waste into something that is even more profitable for the
Yes.
farm. Yeah.
You can even see there we are packing to
Yeah.
sell.
Oh.
They are taking. Yes.
So they are taking it
They are
to
taking
somebody
it
has already
to
bought
that-
it
Yes, somebody has already bought
Ah.
it, and they are taking it to their garden.
to their garden.
Yes.
Some nice Ugandan guys here carrying amazing guys. Look.
It is the reason why we're here, because you can
Yeah.
see homes around us.
Yeah, there are homes
And
around
if,
you.
And if it wasn't there, those homes would have been not
Yeah.
here, or those homes would have been not here, or us not here,
Yeah,
because no one can live around if the farm is smelling.
It's
So
smelling.
this solar dryer helps us to keep our manure so that it does not smell for the community.
Yeah.
So you can even see
So
inside
what happens is, what is the process that is going on here?
So we remove the droppings or
Yeah.
the kalimbwe from
Yeah.
the production house.
Yeah.
We put it here
Yeah.
and it dries.
Uh-huh.
When it dries, we pile it as you see,
Yeah.
and we sell it as manure.
So the solar is the one that is going to dry it.
It uses the
Sunshine.
the sunshine to dry. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And chicken, it has a lot of ammonia. Clearly,
Yes, it
when
has.
you have all this, there are a lot of chickens in here.
Yeah.
They're producing a lot of chicken waste.
Yes.
So if you have it bare,
Yeah.
truly you're going to have problems with your neighbors,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So up until you come to this point,
Yeah.
is where you can smell now the ammonia, strong ammonia.
yeah.
So, but then when you're here,
You can.
there's no ammonia. So, and everywhere you walk in this farm,
You will
you'll
not
barely feel no
no
smell.
smell, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, How much are they going to sell this bag
This
for?
one in Ugandan shillings, it is 10k per bag, 10,000.
10,000 per bag.
Those are about like not $5.
$5 per bag.
$3 per bag.
$3 per
Yes,
bag.
yeah.
Wow! And this manure, somebody told me that chicken manure is one of the best manure for farming.
Yes, yeah, it is one of the best because the bird, on the feed, the bird feeds.
Yeah,
For it uses 30% of the feed, and
Yeah.
70%
yeah.
it comes out as droppings.
Wow.
So that's why it is very good for those who are doing horticulture,
Yeah.
and those ones who are doing the coffee
Yeah.
farming,
Yeah.
and banana plantation farming.
Wow.
Yes, it is very good for them.
So why are you having these little chickens here? There are
This
like
one-
10
this-
of them. Why?
Yeah, this one
Yeah.
it is our sick bay.
Oh,
This
it's the
we
sick
put,
bay.
Yeah, this is where we put the birds who have got damaged by others, who got damaged by the
Who've been
cages.
injured, the
who've been
cages.
injured by the cages, yes.
Yeah.
So we put them here. When they get healed,
You
we
take them back because
yes.
I see them, they're still in very good condition.
Yeah,
Though I see that one has like some blue GV medicine for wounds.
yeah.
Now, there's something we didn't talk about before we go to see the chickens.
Yes.
The money that the farm makes. How much eggs do you get per day? How here in Uganda, how much does an egg go for, and how are the markets?
Yeah, the market in Uganda, we can't even finish it all.
It's good.
The market is huge.
Huge, yeah?
Yeah. We even also help other farmers who don't have a market. We find a market for their eggs.
Yeah.
Egg-
So in a day, how much eggs do you produce? How many?
At the moment, we have 5,000 birds.
5,000 birds.
And those 5,000 birds,
Yeah.
they are supposed to lay 166 trays.
Trays of
Per
eggs.
day.
So that is
Per day.
that's approximately close to more than 4,500.
4,900.
900.
900 eggs, yes.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah.
How much does an egg go for here in Uganda?
In Uganda,
One egg.
one egg in Uganda, it costs between 600 to 700, depending where you're buying it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is good. Then multiply that by 4,900.
Yes.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's go see the chickens. Wow. This is great. I never knew about the biogas. Wow. So this is the chicken.
This is we call it the production house.
The production house.
Yes.
Wow. Look at this. You might think this is Europe.
No, it is Africa.
Wow.
Uganda.
Wow. Look at that. We go around?
Yes, we can go around. It is okay. You can even see the feed. You can even see the feed. I told you, you can even witness yourself.
Yeah.
There is no any concentration.
They're going to bite me?
No, they can't.
Wow.
You can even check the feed. There is no
I
any
see
concentration
all
at
the
all.
elements.
Yeah.
All the elements.
This yellow stuff you see, it is soya.
Oh, soybeans.
Soya beans, maize,
Amazing.
soya. Yeah.
Here,
This one it is
chicken. Yeah.
This one it is cotton seed. You can see.
Wow,
Because there is
amazing.
no any concentrate in it. We feed our local feeds 100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're watching this video, I think this country is the home of agriculture. Come to this country if you wanna. If you're watching from America, from Europe, from the Caribbean, wow, this is incredible.
I can even show you the color of the yolk.
You wanna break it?
Yes.
Wow. And it's so hard. It means it has a lot of calcium.
Even see the color of the yolk. It is
Wow.
yellow. Most of the eggs are not like that.
Wow, let me see. Wow. And it smells really good.
Yeah,
it's
fresh.
almost looking like juice. Wow.
Fresh, yeah.
Hey. Let's walk around. Now, Mr.
Patrick.
Patrick,
Yes.
do you have problems with, let's say, thefts, animals of prey?
Yeah.
Yeah, which problem is that?
Yeah. As you know, people who don't want to work, they must be there.
Yeah.
But we are also ready for them.
What?
So we are also ready for them.
So what are some of the measures that you've done to...
Some of the measures we have the full-time security here.
Yeah.
Yes, we have the full-time security.
Do you have dogs?
No,
Yeah.
we use human beings. We use people.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What about now predators like cats, wild animals?
Cats, you see the nets here, they can't pass through these nets. But rats come,
rats.
and that's why we usually in the morning
You clean.
We clean these feeders with the disinfectant.
Because rats come to look for
food.
For food.
Yeah, and we don't allow any food to stay inside the production house.
At night. You
yes.
clean them.
We clean them. We clean them well.
Yeah.
And we clean them all. We clean them well.
You leave the feeders
we leave
empty.
the feeders empty.
To discourage the... So if the rats come, they'll be like, now there's no food. Let's go back where we came from.
Yes.
Wow, amazing.
And for not sure of what happened at night, we clean using the disinfectant.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Aya, this water, where do you get water from?
Our eggs are very organic. There is no any substance in them, and we realize that when we use tap water has some chemicals in it. So we decided to dig the underground well. So we get our water from underground.
So you have a well.
Yeah, we have a well.
Wow,
yes.
Amazing. And then they come with these feeders, and all the hens have to do is to they come with the pipes.
You harvest it in the main pipe. So in the main tank. So the main tank supplies to these pipes.
To this. Oh, so when you press it, when the chick.
No, those are they are called the nipples. Yes.
So the hen comes and does this.
Yes,
and then it drinks.
It drinks water. Yes.
Wow. I think that saves a lot of water too, because the water is not going to be dirty.
Yeah.
Wow. There's something I've noticed. There's something I've noticed with the hens.
Yes.
You see their beaks. I'm noticing their beaks. They don't have the upper beaks. Half of it. Why do you cut them?
We cut them to prevent them from pecking each other. And also pecking the eggs.
Wow.
Yes.
So So when they have the long beak, they'll be like pecking
they'll be pecking in the eggs. And destroy them.
But even right now, they still have a bit of beaks.
They have, but these ones they are not sharp.
Oh, so it's not able to break.
It is not able to break.
And your eggs are so hard, meaning they have really good calcium content.
Yes.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And so what do you use to clean underground there, where there is the droppings?
The droppings.
Yeah.
We use there is an instrument we use. We put it down and we pull.
Oh, it's like a rake.
Yes, it's like a rake.
Wow, amazing. Have you ever seen so many chickens looking this way? Wow, 5,000 strong chickens. This is not Europe. This is Africa, Uganda. There's a reason why they call this country the Pearl of Africa.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to go back to my country. This country has a lot of food. Everything is so good. Wow.
Chicken poultry business, it is the best business. And I'm encouraging all farmers who are doing it, who are still doing it jokingly, to take it more serious and do it with the passion and their heart. They will see the results.
Patrick.
Yes.
These hens, after they finish laying the eggs, how long are they going to be laying eggs?
Ours here, they lay eggs for 2 years.
For 2 years?
We had a batch here which laid for 2 years and 4 months.
2 years and 4 months?
Yes.
So what do you do with them after they've laid and they've finished laying?
After they have laid and finished laying, we offer them by selling them.
So you sell them
to the market.
For meat now?
Yes.
Wow, look at that. Show them that. Look at that. Come. Here. Are you seeing this? Come. Chickens. Wow. Amazing. Are you enjoying this? I've never seen a farm like this, and it's so therapeutic. I feel so good to be around a farm like this. It's amazing. What is a brooder?
So a brooder is where
Yeah.
we grow the 1 day old chick.
Chicks.
So that's where we put them. When
Yeah.
they grow, we take them to the production house.
Yeah. And why is it so covered?
Yeah, it is covered. As you know, birds when they are still young, they
Yeah.
don't need much air. But
Yeah.
they need that air
Yeah.
when they grow.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about
But when they are young,
Yeah.
they need
warmth?
they need warmth than air.
Yeah, so the covering is so much based
That's
on
why
warmth.
the covering is so
Wow.
so much.
And I also see something else that is different. The walls have this finer small wire meshes.
Yes.
So that maybe is to protect them from something that comes
to protect from like the rats,
rats.
the cats, prevent them from entering. Yes.
Because they can bite them or kill them.
Yeah, yes.
Wow. Should we see it?
Yes, we
Take
can
us
see
through.
it.
Take us through.
As you see here, since there is no chicks at the moment, that's why it is empty.
It's dry.
Yes, it is dry. But this one, it is called a foot bath.
Yeah.
When we brought chicks, we put here the disinfectant where you first step into it, and then you enter, so that you don't bring diseases to the chicks. Because when chicks are young, they are very vulnerable to the diseases.
Wow.
So that's why we don't allow each and everyone to enter.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah. Here it is the production house. You see, it is empty.
Yeah. And the cages are smaller in size.
Yeah, they are smaller in size. These ones, they can be used for keeping broilers and at the same time keeping the chicks when they are day 1 old.
Wow. So when is the time that you're going to start bringing in chicks? The ones that the chickens that are laying eggs, how old are they?
There are 3 batches in there.
Yeah.
There is one batch which is like 9 months.
Yeah.
Another one like 1 year, 1 year and a quarter. And another one is making 1 year.
Wow. So when it's appropriate time, you guys are gonna bring in the chicks here.
Yes, we're gonna bring in.
Wow. I like the organization.
So this is the brooder house.
Yeah.
Where we keep our day old 1 chicken.
Wow.
You come and I show you how it works. So when we bring birds, we put in this plastic mat. Because birds when they are young, they can't hold on standing on these on these wires. So we put in this one so that they can be able to stand very well. So these ones we put this water.
You bring it a little bit down.
We bring it a little bit down.
Yeah. So that they can reach.
Yes, they can reach and drink water.
Then where do you now light the biogas?
The biogas, you see, it is down here.
There.
Now this is the gas we use for brooding, as you see.
Wow. So it lights like this all night long?
Yes, it can. You can see even other stoves there.
These are the stoves?
These are the stoves, yes, which provides it during the brooding period.
Wow, this is ingenious. Imagine this farm. You have all these chickens, okay? You have these chickens, they're producing eggs, and then there is waste. Now, what do you do with the waste? Msingi farm is maximizing on this waste. They are turning this waste into biogas that will be used in the brooder house to provide warmth for the chicks. They are also using this biogas to cook. Wow, this is so ingenious. I've never seen anything like this. So, if you've watched this video up until this point, remember to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment down below so that we know what you're thinking about this modern mega poultry house. I've never seen anything like this. Folks, you can't make this up, man. Till the next one, a peace.